All right, let's go to Friday. This is Black Friday. After you've all been feasting on turkey and NFL football on Thursday, you get to tune in for some college football on Friday. A ton of games, as always, the day after Thanksgiving on that Friday. And we start in the MAC yet again. MACtion, Ball State, Ohio. Got Ohio 15.5-point home favorites, 52.5 the total here in this game. Ohio, one of multiple teams, one of 4 teams still in the hunt to be in the MAC championship game. All the Bobcats have to do is win. Just win, baby, the old Al Davis quote. You win this game against Ball State, and they will be in the MAC championship game, and they would take on the winner, and we'll get to it, the next game on our slate. It's basically a win and you're in the MAC championship game, lose and you're not, between Miami O and Bowling Green, which we'll get to in just a moment, which is a great game. Looking forward to that. Ohio should win this game at home, Peden Stadium here in Athens, Ohio. Navarro and company, Tyus the running back. I mean, Ball State's defense just isn't very good, hasn't been very good all year. We continue to see that week in and week out. But Ball State has been a feisty dog until last week. They met their match against Bowling Green. They lost 38-13. Just got totally outclassed in that matchup. Samanza, who's been pretty good, kind of struggled more at the quarterback spot for Ball State in that game. And Ohio is in that same class right now. 4-0 straight up, 4-0 against the spread. They've been rolling. I don't know if I want to step in front of Ohio, but prior to last week, Ball State had been a covering machine, ATS, as an underdog. But the one non-cover CMAC last week was against Bowling Green, a team that's right there with Ohio as one of the best teams in the MAC. So I don't know if, yeah, they've been good as a dog, but the one game, like the best team they played during this run, Ball State, they lose by 25. You know, I don't know if I want to step in front of an Ohio team at home playing to win to get in the MAC championship game, but they just have to win. You know, they don't have to win by 16 or more. I don't think I'll bet the game. Like Ball State's been a good dog, but I don't trust them stepping up in class, much like last week against Bowling Green. Samanza and the offense bogged down, and the defense just got ripped by Bowling Green in that game, and Ohio's got a pretty damn good offense. So we'll see. Maybe over 52.5. Maybe I'll lean that way here. Sidewise, kind of tough for me. Ohio must win. Doesn't always equal will win, and it doesn't always equal will cover, especially laying 15.5. But they have the chance to totally maybe outclass Ball State the way Bowling Green did last week. CMAC, what do you think?
Yeah, total-wise, Ball State has been a pretty good over team all year long. If they scored just another touchdown, that game would have went over. And, they just got their ass kicked in the third quarter, second half. I mean, it was a 10-7 game at halftime against Bowling Green. And, teams like this, just with a bad defense, sometimes it just – that's what happens. And you can't catch up. And they couldn't – Navarro should have plenty of success. And this Ohio offense running on them. Ball State gives up almost 170, I think, where they get 166. So they're going to get beat up here. Yeah, Ball State's been great as the dog, but this Ohio team's just clicking right now. You know what I mean? This was tough for me. I think Ohio wins. One thing with them, they've covered some numbers. I mean, last week they were that small dog and just better, but 10.5, 20.5, they shut them out, and their defense is just like if they hold Ball State can't score. They're covering this. They win 31-7 type game, 31-10. So I kind of lean to Ohio. It's just, me, for the most part. In the MAC, I'm not laying 2 touchdowns, even with Ohio team that's playing great football. Like, it's not my favorite fucking bets to make.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And again, they're totally fine with winning this game by 2 points or 8 points or 7 or 6. They don't have to win it, but they just have to win. And they're in the MAC championship game next week.
Maybe first half. I don't like. Maybe they, come out pound Ball State. Ball State at times feisty and kind of got their ass kicked. Like, I know it was at home, but I saw a lot of that. Those 2 games in Miami, Ohio, and Northern Illinois. I mean, those games were tight.
Yep. A
little bit different on the road, and they're one of the classic, as all these MAC teams are, pretty good at home, dog shit on the road. Yeah, 1-5 Ball State. Just kind of a different team.
Yeah, there's definitely been some examples of home road dichotomy, certainly in this conference.